According to Chinese state TV, China is urging Russia and Ukraine to negotiate. Hard to tell exactly how hard they're pressing on some resolution to this. Do you have a sense of how closely aligned Russia and China really are versus just a marriage of convenience?
So they've been converging in lots of ways that would have surprised observers 5 or 10 years ago, because there are so many reasons why you expect natural tensions to crop up between these two countries. We're marking 50 years this week since President Nixon's visit to China, the opening to China, which really marked the divergence of the Soviet Union and China after a period in which they had been much more aligned. So you do have a lot of those natural geographic and economic tensions there. But at the same time, there is, as you say, a real marriage of convenience, a shared interest in disrupting the U.S.-led order and undermining U.S. alliances and really kind of changing the way the international system works. So as long as the two see common objectives in that regard, you'll expect them to work together. But we also really see a lot of, I think, anxiety in Beijing about what this means. They don't want to create this norm of territorial sovereignty being violated. They talk about sovereignty all the time, and this cuts against it. They don't want to live in a world in which they're in a kind of economically isolated bloc with only allies like Russia and North Korea and Iran. So this I think, has been much more complicated than the narrative of a kind of easy win for the Chinese, which it would suggest.